Welcome back to today's Explainer. We're going to dive right into the biblical text today because honestly, there is something truly amazing hiding in there. Did you know he actually designed wisdom specifically to protect us in our everyday lives? It's completely true. Today, we're decoding the hidden power of our words and looking at how what we say can either act as a strong shield or a really dangerous trap. So let's just get right into it. So did you know the biblical text warns us about invisible traps? Now you might be thinking, invisible traps? No way. Words and actions might seem totally invisible. You can't touch them, right? But Proverbs chapter 26 tells us they actually have very real, physical consequences. They literally act just like hidden traps that can catch us if we aren't paying attention. He really wants to keep us safe from getting caught in these, so he gives us some incredibly brilliant clues on how to spot them out in the wild. Section 1. The Spark of a Fight. Okay, so we've all seen those troublemakers on the playground, right? The ones who always seem to be starting some kind of drama. Well, look at this incredible verse describing exactly that. It says, "As charcoal to embers and as wood to fire, so is a quarrelsome person for kindling strife." The biblical text uses this brilliant metaphor to show us exactly how a fight keeps going. A quarrelsome person is really just someone who loves to argue, and kindling strife, that just means they're starting trouble. Think about it like this. Just like throwing more wood onto a campfire makes those flames jump higher and hotter, a person who just loves to argue keeps adding fuel to a fight instead of letting it burn out. I mean, if you stop adding wood, the fire naturally goes out, right? If you just walk away from an argument, the fight stops. He is telling us a major secret here. Whatever you do, don't be the extra wood. Section 2. The Danger of Gossip. Now, gossip doesn't usually look dangerous at first glance. Actually, scratch that. It often looks incredibly tempting. The biblical text compares the words of a gossip to choice morsels. Basically, these are like delicious bite-sized treats that are super hard to resist. Meaning, those juicy rumors about a classmate, they feel just like eating your absolute favorite piece of candy. You just kind of want to take a bite and hear all about it. But oh boy, here is the major danger. The rest of the verse says, they go down to the inmost parts. The trap here is that once you listen to or share those bad secrets, they don't just magically disappear. Nope, they sink deep down inside of you. They can permanently change how you view other people, and they can honestly make your heart feel sick. Gossip might taste sweet for a second, but it acts exactly like poison on the inside. Section 3. Spotting fake friends. He doesn't want us to be tricked by people who are genuine, right? So the biblical text gives us this sort of decoder ring. Imagine putting shiny, fake silver paint all over a cheap, crumbly clay pot. That clay pot is called earthenware. Now, from far away, it looks like real expensive silver, but underneath, it's just cheap, weak clay. That is exactly what it's like when someone uses really charming words, which the text calls fervent lips, to cover up bad intentions. They paint themselves to look shiny and nice, but it is totally a disguise. You can see the contrast right here. On one side, we see what a fake friend's lips might say. Charming speech, meant to perfectly disguise who they really are. But on the other side, we see what's actually in their heart. Deceit, malice, and all sorts of terrible things the text calls abominations. Which, by the way, just means really, really awful stuff. He is warning us that just because someone sounds super nice, that doesn't automatically mean they are a safe friend. We absolutely have to look at their actions, not just listen to their shiny words. Section 4. Traps that bounce back. Okay, this might actually be my favorite part of today's explainer because it plays out kind of like a funny cartoon. The biblical text spells out this cause and effect boomerang perfectly. So step 1, if someone digs a pit to secretly trap someone else, step 2, they're the one who is going to fall right into it. Or let's say step 3, they try to roll a massive stone down a hill to crush someone. Step 4, it's going to roll right back on them. It's a huge, incredibly practical reminder that trying to be sneaky and mean will literally always end up hurting the person who started it. And the biblical text makes this consequence super clear. It says, their wickedness will be exposed in the assembly. This means all that mean stuff they tried to hide with their tricky, shiny words, it won't stay hidden forever. In ancient times, the assembly was the whole town gathering together in one place. For you, that might mean the truth comes out right in front of your whole classroom or your entire group of friends. You just can't hide the truth forever. It always, always comes out. Section 5. The Power of Truth. So now that we've seen how wildly dangerous lies and gossip can be, we really need to understand the true power of honesty. Verse 28 wraps this all up for us so beautifully. It says, "A lying tongue hates those it hurts, and a flattering mouth works ruin." See, lying to someone or giving them totally fake compliments just to trick them, it only ends up causing ruin. It ruins friendships. It causes hurt instead of healing. But you know what? The exact opposite is also wonderfully true. When we choose honesty, we are choosing to build a rock-solid foundation of love and trust with our friends. So this leaves us with a really important question to think about today. He gave us this amazing wisdom in the biblical text to show us the physical, real-world power of our words. Now the choice is completely yours. Will you choose to be a fire starter who just adds wood to the arguments? Or will you avoid those hidden traps, walk away from the gossip candy, and use your words to build others up with the truth? I really hope you choose to build. Thanks for hanging out and learning with me today. And hey, keep making those wise choices.